Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 18th. We're just going to jump right in here, Aries, and we are going to see what is going on for you. Sure, we'll take all three. You have this card that says, it's time to take action. It also says, have faith in your dreams, and nothing is yet set in stone. So this card here is the new moon in Aries. I'll show you in just a minute, but clearly it's time for you to take action. Definitely. The Knight of Pentacles needs to take action. You know, he has all the knowledge and wisdom necessary to be very successful, but he's the only knight that is not making any move. So you need to make a move right now at this time. To, probably change your life, I would say. I also do feel that there could be a person coming towards you. If you want a person in your life, of course, then, I feel like there could be a person here, but I do feel like they are slow. The Eight of Cups would kind of say that, this person could be taking their time because maybe they just got out of something. So, it's like, obviously, if they just got out of something, they could be not wanting to like rush right into something else. So, that could be happening for some of you. Could be an earth sign or a person who has like a lot of earth in their chart or something is what I'm getting. Definitely love showing up here. So, again, like I said, if you want love, it looks pretty good. I also do feel, though, that you have this 10th house card here. It says authority on it, but I definitely feel that a lot of you Aries people are very focused on career or improving your career or improving your work in some way. Or you could even be focused on like finding better people to work with, things like that. So, if you have a job or a business that, requires collaboration or working together with other people, I think that you could be kind of really raising the bar as far as your connections or the people you work with. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is kind of like slow and steady. He's making progress, planting seeds in those fields behind him and slowly moving forward. So I feel that you are making a lot of progress and, you are finding success in your life. And, I just see that there could be more coming in for you in the near future. But I kind of feel like you have to take bigger risks, which I feel like I said to you in her last reading as well. But there is definitely something here about needing to kind of like swing the bat harder, or more, and not be timid. And I get that energy off of that card. You have the Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. You have an eclipse coming up on the 25th. So, I think a lot of people are, cutting things out, doing, spring cleaning in life. You could literally be doing spring cleaning, but you could also be cleaning out, people or places or situations or bad habits. You could be removing all those types of things from your life. And, of course, that's always a good thing, but it's like extra good right now, especially with this eclipse. I think this eclipse is great for bringing balance. So, like literally cleaning your house will bring balance to your life. Cleaning up your diet or your bad habits or whatever, that will bring balance to your life as well. And anything that you can do like that is just gonna probably create more abundance because you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And I have a feeling, not just the Nine of Pentacles, but you also have this Cultivate card and this 10th House Authority card. The 10th House is amazing for career, finances, things like that. So it looks to me like balancing things out could be improving that area of your life. You have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a perfect match. I'm wondering, like, it's kind of weird because I feel like some of you have, like, had a dream about a person that you don't know or something. It's almost like you could be spiritually connected to a person already, before you've even met this person. And I do feel that this could be a person that's coming in for you, relatively soon. So this is a new person, probably a person who's different than your usual type. Everybody gets the Two of Cups since the last 2 years at least. And the Two of Cups really is meant to represent someone who's different than your usual type. So they're, this person could live at a distance. They could just be different than your usual type. They could be from a different background, or they could have been raised differently than you. But there is some sort of difference here. This person could be a Taurus, by the way, or an Earth sign. Could be any sign, general reading. But let's see. With the Knight of Pentacles, you have the King of Cups. Could also be a water sign as well, I suppose. But the King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally stable. And, we're talking about the positive side of things. Obviously, if it's the opposite, then, avoid that at all cost. The King of Cups is a card of the home as well. And I always get moving for you. I really do feel that, that it's a really good time for moving over the next few years for you, Aries. So if you're thinking about moving, especially if you're moving back home, by the way. So, if you are from a place but you don't live there anymore, some of you could be moving closer to home, or you could be moving back home, like where you are from is what I mean. And that's kind of what I'm picking up on there. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Temperance card. It's like I'm hearing that something cannot be fixed or something is really kind of what I get here on the Temperance card. It's almost like you tried to fix something in your life or you tried to get something to work. For some of you, this could be love. Like maybe you tried to fix a relationship and it just didn't work. But I feel like it's bigger than that. And I don't even necessarily feel that fixed is the right word. It's like maybe you just have been trying to, grow in your career, grow in your business, and it's just not working. And I feel like you're making a change. Like this is not a bad thing at all. Like I feel this is good because I feel like you're about to make a change that's going to like bring blessings. It's almost like what you've been doing has just not been working, plain and simple. And there's nothing more that you can do. I even think like things could be going well for some of you. It's like you could be making money or whatever, but like I think as humans, it's not about the money or anything like that, but I do think we're meant to grow as much as possible. So, again, if you are, I think that you can make a lot of money and still be very frustrated, right? With your business or your career or your life in general, and I think the frustration, it's not the money, it's the growth. And that's kind of what's popping into my head here is that it's not the money, it's not the results that you're getting. It's more like you maybe feel like you have reached the top of the pinnacle of something, and what you're really craving is just growth, like growing your career or growing an adventure or whatever. And I kind of feel that's what you're hoping for or you're hoping to find in something new. With the Two of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles. I would go for this. If there's a new person coming in for you, I would go for it. If you have your eye on a person, I would go for it as well. With the Two of Pentacles is work hard, play hard, but it's also making a decision and making a new decision. So I feel there could be a new person here for sure. You have this Gate card. It says a barrier keeps you from your goals. I mean, like I just said, there you go. You have a Siren card. It says a temptation may lead you astray. Yeah, I would avoid temptations at all costs, but I don't think anything's keeping you from your goals. I think, the barrier is just the wrong direction. There's, you're being led in a different direction is really what this is saying. You're being led towards something new or something different. And I think that if you move towards that something new or something different, that will lead to the most success for you. So that's exactly what I would do here with this Gate card. You have the Hierophant, the Four Cups, and the Emperor here. The Hierophant, of course, can represent like blessings or marriage, and there definitely could be a person that you will marry in the future coming in for you. I feel like this person is kind of like very interesting is what I feel like saying. I kind of feel I'll show you why. You go like this. You go Lovers to the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is coming up in the area of the good stuff. And, but kind of like what I feel here with the Seven of Pentacles is that you could really be finding a person who has like a lot of layers, who has a lot of interest. So it's like you're never bored with this person. And that's kind of like the feeling I get there with that Seven of Pentacles. You have the Four Cups here. I mean, like everybody else, I feel like you've experienced plenty of disappointments over the past like couple of years. And, things not working out. It's like I feel like there has been good and bad for you, Aries, where it's like some things have worked out. Some, there have been some highlighted moments where things have really kind of like, where you've impressed yourself even, right? Where you've been like, damn, that was good. And, you really kind of maybe were able to do something that was like hard or challenging and you overcame it and found success. And I think there are other moments where things just really didn't kind of work out for you. I also feel like some of you, it's like, I actually kind of feel good about this because I kind of feel that it's almost like you're finding hope. Like I'm surprised the Star card didn't come up in this reading just based off of, what I feel intuitively here. It's almost like you've been disappointed. Like I said, you've been bummed. You've maybe peaked in some area of your life where you're hoping to find growth. And then the Four Cups comes in and it's like, I actually feel hope here or something where it's like, just when you thought you couldn't, there's nothing more for you to do. It's like you're finding a new direction. That's kind of what I feel here. You have the Emperor here. The Emperor is you, of course. You're showing up in a very strong position as yourself. When you show up as yourself, it puts you in a position of power and strength. So I feel like you're just showing up in a position of power and strength here, Aries. You're able to get what you want from the reading. Let's see. With the Hierophant, you have the Three of Pentacles. I literally said I knew that there was something about collaboration going on in this reading. So if you have a career, a business, whatever, and you're collaborating with other people, really, really good. Love it. With the Four Cups, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords can kind of represent, knowledge and wisdom, needing to tap into your knowledge and wisdom. And so I feel for a lot of you that you've been doing a lot of learning. This card can also represent a mentor. So, there could be a mentor or someone who you look up to that could really help you with the, especially if you've been bumping up against an obstacle or if you've been trying to grow, but you haven't been growing, like if you've been experiencing that type of thing, then I feel you could be meeting a person that helps you. With the Emperor, you have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups is about bathing in the energy of what you want. It basically says if you want to be something, just be it. Everybody reads Nine of Cups as a wish, which it can, absolutely represent a wish. But really, the Nine of Cups is about matching the energy of exactly what you want. It's like if you want to be in love, then you have to be in the energy of love to have love. If you want to be abundant, you have to be in the energy of abundance to be have abundance. And that it goes for everything else as well. So it says, are you really matching the energy? It's like even to the point of your words. I just was talking to someone today, and they said, I'm waiting for love. I'm like, then you're going to be waiting until the cows come home, because what did you just say? You said you're waiting for love. You can have it right now. You can choose to be love right now and not wait, right? So it's like, I get it, but yes, we do need to be that picky if we want to manifest something in our lives, right? So I kind of feel that with the Nine of Cups. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this gossip card. It says, people are talking about you and what you do. Good. I say, let them. It's like, when people are talking about you, they're sending you free attention, free energy. It's like, I would suck that up as much as possible. It says, minimize drama and take personal responsibility and act with integrity. I kind of feel like you are growing in the world. And I think, especially just based off your astrology, Aries, like, I think that's why it's super important that you minimize the drama, because again, you're growing in the world, you're getting more attention. It's like, you want to be seen in a positive light. You don't want people to think like bad things about you or think negatively about you, because then they're not going to want to work with you. They're not going to want to be around you. So I'm not saying that you would do these things, but I'm just saying, like, act as if everybody can see all the things that you're doing, right? Act with integrity, and then more people will want to work with you. You have this Lost card. It says, a major phase in your life is ending. Embrace the newness. We already know this, that there's some sort of phase in your life that is coming to an end. Something's coming to a conclusion. I always talk about you, Aries. I'm always talking behind your back with the gossip here, right? Every time I talk about you, like on an interview or something like that, I always say that Aries it's like you've been going to college for the past few years, and now you're graduating college. And we're not talking about literally, we're talking about like the school of life, right? And it's like now you're graduating and you're stepping into a new energy. And I think that's what all your readings are really getting at. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence, and it's a card of kind of like abundance as well. I feel like you are focusing. I do feel you're very focused on your abundance and growing your abundance. You have the 10th house card with this cultivate card, like literally growing something. So, I feel that you are growing your abundance and working on doing that, trying to increase your finances. You do have good energy in your second house. So one thing is that I will say is that in Taurus, you have Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus in the second house can be a little bit sketchy, right? You can make a bunch of money and you can lose it just as quickly. So I would keep an eye on your finances, but I do feel that that you are kind of like growing your finances. You have the Lovers. The Lovers, of course, can represent love coming in for you. So we already know this. I feel like there is love coming in for you. I do feel this person could have air in their chart. Like, if they're not an air sign, which I think they could be like an earth sign just based off this reading. Could be any sign. General reading. Who cares? Just find a good person, as I always say. But this person could have air in their chart. Like, they could be like a Gemini rising, or, they could be, an Aquarius rising or something like that. Libra. You have a lot of air here. So, again, it could be like an air sign. The other thing is, I totally missed this. You have the King and Queen of Cups here. King and Queen of Cups is divine counterparts. King and Queen of Cups is a perfect match. So there definitely could be this is definitely a perfect match. And it doesn't matter what sign they are. This would just be a very strong emotional connection with two water sign cards showing up like this. You have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, it says it's like time for an adventure. It's time for you to go exploring, which, everybody gets right now. So I feel that everybody should be exploring new ideas, upgrading things, doing new things, trying new things, looking for gaps as well. That's definitely popping into my head. So I think there's a huge opportunity right now, like in the gaps that exist. And, I don't really have any good examples other than YouTube, because this is what I do all day. But it's like on YouTube, it's like everybody's freaking out because like everybody's quitting YouTube, and YouTube is being filled with all this like crappy AI content. I'm like, there's a huge freaking gap. Everybody's quitting. All the successful people are quitting. All the content that's being put on YouTube is AI crap, right? So if you created something that was amazing and not either one of those things, there's a gap. You could probably be successful. So that's just one example. There's a million examples, right, of, gaps that exist. And I don't know, that's popping into my head. Like, there's some sort of gap that exists that needs to be filled, and it could be filled by you. So, again, I would start doing your research, or, again, maybe there's like something going on in your career where your boss like needs, extra help somewhere. And it's like, if you fill that gap, you can get a raise or a promotion. I would be looking at these opportunities. With the it's popping into my head for some reason with that Knight of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being very happy. Definitely a love connection after a period of being single coming in for you. If you want love, again, if you do, and even if you don't, the Ace of Cups can just represent something that makes you very happy. So there could be a lot of fulfillment coming in for you in general. With the lovers, you have the Two of Cups. Yes, this person, there's some sort of difference with this person for sure. Definitely a very strong connection coming in for you. I think you're going to be very happy, with this person. If this is a person coming in for you, I feel like there could be an age difference, King of Swords. So either you're older or they're older. Take it how it resonates. But like I always say, if it works, it works. Who cares? With the Knight of Wands, you have the Two of Swords. Literally, my card of third place solutions. Finding a gap. Literally what I said. She is thinking this or that. She is thinking like, oh no, AI. Oh no, everybody's quitting YouTube. But there's this third place behind her. There's this island behind her. And I always say, Two of Swords is my card of third place solutions. I'm telling you right now, third place solutions are going to save the world over the next 20 years, I believe. And also people who come up with third place solutions, which is just like other ways of doing things that no one's ever thought of before, then the people who do things like that or present things in a unique way in their life are going to be ridiculously successful. So I would do whatever you can to come up with new ways of doing things, come up with different ways of doing things. It'll just lead to a lot more success. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the Taurus card says cultivate. You have this authority card. This 10th house card says authority on it. So I definitely feel not only is there love here, but there's amazing changes in your career. I see a lot of you making changes in career. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I knew that something like that Three of Pentacles was going to show up because, again, based off your astrology, I would say it's an amazing time for Aries in particular to collaborate, to work with other people, to look for opportunities to work on a team and all that other stuff. So anything you can do, to do that would be amazing. I would also say that you could just be improving your career just in general without having to collaborate, based off these cards. You have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. I kind of get this like blessing in disguise energy here. And I kind of said this at the beginning of the reading with the Temperance card. It's weird because on the Temperance card, I was getting something not working out or something. It's almost like you have seen something through like as far as it can go, right? And it's like the next step is, an upgrade or doing something different or using your skills in a different way, And I kind of feel that there's like some sort of blessing in disguise coming in for you. Again, the Five of Cups would normally be like a disappointment or regrets, but showing up in the good stuff, so it's going to be good no matter what. You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups says follow your heart, but I also feel that there could be a strong love connection coming in for you. So for those of you that want love, this is probably just a love connection. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction, so I do feel that there could be some sort of big change in direction coming in for you. I also feel that there's like a certain level of happiness coming in here because it's like you're seeing the fruits of your labor. He's looking at those pentacles and he's saying like, look at all these pentacles that I've grown. look at the results I've received. It's almost like you are admiring your results, which I'd never read the Seven of Pentacles like that, but that's pretty interesting. With the Five of Cups, you have the Justice card. Justice is cause and effect or balance, and we talked about balance. I think the easiest way for you to create balance, especially around the 25th, I know we're not there yet, but, we will be there next week or whatever. I don't know, whatever day it is. And, around the 25th, after the 25th, I would say working on cleansing things, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, spring cleaning, stuff like that. You will probably feel really, really good if you do it. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Four Cups. Again, we have the Four Cups twice right here. Again, I really feel like it's like you're getting something that you want. You're no longer disappointed with what you are receiving from the universe. With the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Fool. Definitely a very positive new beginning coming in for you, especially if for those of you that are like moving or traveling or moving to new locations or changing jobs or anything really good. You have this pineapple. It says reconciliation on it. This is not necessarily like a reconciliation like a past person. This is more like the universe is bringing you energy that's owed to you. It's like the universe is reconciling with you. And so I do feel that. You have this eye card. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, you're definitely, I would say fire signs intuition should be on fire right now, literally. So, anything, I would just trust any messages you're getting, dreams that you have, any of that stuff. It's like the universe is really trying to guide you right now. You have this Vase card. It says secret admirer. Definitely, either you're the secret admirer or there is someone admires you. Take it how it resonates, but again, I would speak up if you're interested in a person here. I kind of get like with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, like all this, I wouldn't say you're running out of time. And again, I would never encourage anyone to rush into a connection, but I do get this feeling of like where it's saying like you might be interested. If you're interested in a person, they might get a lot of attention. So you might want to like make a move here. You have this dog card. It says protection from a powerful friend. So I feel like you are protected at this time. You also have this bow. It says you are highly thought of. Again, remember I was saying, like, I would act as if, this is going to sound creepy, but I would act as if you're always on camera, right? It's like many years ago, someone said that to me. I don't remember who it was, but they just had, it was like one of my teachers or something like that. They said, act as if there's always a camera on you, which, back then wasn't true, but like now it probably is freaking true, right? So what I would say here is that it's not about like a creepy thing. It's not about like, oh, the robots are watching us. It's more like act with integrity, right? And I'm not saying that you wouldn't, right? But nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. And I feel like it's saying like, in those times in your car where when you want to flip someone off, don't, if there's, or anything else, right? I don't know, take it how it resonates. It popped into my head. So thank you for being here, Aries. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your week.